Welcome, it's Tanya Shaw here, and it is a blustery day outside, but lovely and warm inside, so I'm really excited to be here. So often I get told I just have no willpower. And if you struggle with willpower, then this little mini training is for you. So often I hear, I just have no willpower, why can't I be stronger? And it's like complaining that you are weak, that you are not strong when you don't work out. Willpower is just like anything else in life. We don't just have it, we need to work on it. And so often I've been hearing lately in the health and fitness industry, especially in the anti-diet movement, which I love and I'm fully on board with, is that we cannot rely on willpower. Hey Dave, hey Carlos. But here's the thing. That doesn't mean that willpower is still not important, because it absolutely is. Any decision we make, anytime you decide to make a healthier option versus the more unhealthy option, or you decide to stop after one glass of wine instead of 3 glasses, or to have that third glass of wine. Hey Chris, welcome you guys. It does require a little bit of willpower, because we are deciding something that, or we're deciding against something that we want in the moment. And just to simply say that you can't rely on willpower doesn't exist, willpower is not important, you're not doing it right, we can't have willpower, or we can't use your willpower to actually make healthier choices, is nonsense, and it's a lot of BS, because it absolutely is important. But we cannot also rely on it. We cannot white knuckle ourselves through sticking to every single healthy choice or pushing ourselves every day to do the workouts when we haven't set ourselves up for success. So willpower, think of it like a muscle that if you never work out, if you never go to the gym, if you never lift weights, your muscles are not going to be strong. If you never practice making decisions that are in line with your health and fitness goals, then your willpower is not going to be as strong. And the number one thing that gets in our way of actually strengthening our willpower is that we keep complaining that we don't have any. We keep focusing on the problem that why was it so hard? Why don't I have more willpower? Why is it so much easier for that person? And yes, there are some people who are just naturally more disciplined, who are naturally just have it a lot easier when it comes to making health and fitness healthier choices. Just like there are people who are natural athletes. I mean, there are people that are fantastic at soccer and dance and everything, and some people have to work harder at it to build up their skills, and all is totally okay. But we need to stop putting so much attention and putting so much emotion and thought energy into the problem that we don't have more willpower. We don't have enough willpower, and we have to get to work on trying to strengthen it. Hey Michelle, hey Shantae, hey Tiffany, nice to see you. Well, I can't really see you yet, but I can see you're watching, so it's nice to connect. All right, so willpower, we cannot rely on it all by itself, yet it is really important when you are making a change. So we can't discount that it's not gonna be a part of our path forward, and we have to get to work on strengthening it. So number one is let go of all that emotion and energy that we put into the fact that we don't have willpower, and let's get to work on actually strengthening it in a way that's going to be sustainable, so that we can actually take action, create momentum, and get some results and start to feel really good. So I have 3 things for you to help you on your journey, and whether or not you are already creating some momentum, think about these things and how you can apply them wherever you are at. So you might have just gotten started, maybe you are still feeling totally out of control and your eating habits are all over the place and you're not on track at all. Wherever you're at, think about how you can apply these 3 things. Number 1 is that we have to keep things simple, super simple and doable. We struggle so much with willpower because we make things so complex, and we make every decision so challenging and so hard and so complicated. We really need to start to simplify things. And this is what simple looks like. It means getting up in the morning and deciding I'm going to have protein at every meal for my meal today. That's a super simple thing that you can start to do. It is, I'm going to drink my 6 glasses of water today. I'm going to drink my 8 glasses of water today. Again, super, super simple. We have to choose simplicity over complexity if we want to make a sustainable lifestyle change. I know how sexy it is to look at all these amazing diet plans out there where you eat, carb cycling and all bananas on Tuesdays, and you have only 1 almond instead of, there's all this crazy stuff out there. So much of it is so complex, we have to really break things down and simplify. And then the other part of that is to make it very, very doable. So often we go to the extremes, we pick the intense things instead of focusing on what we could actually do. And that is just like as if you were to go to the gym and say, oh my gosh, I cannot squat this 150-pound barbell. Of course you can't, because you've never practiced, you haven't built up. So just like you're going to the gym for the first time, you're not going to lift the 150-pound barbell, you're going to start with bodyweight squats. And that's where you have to start when it comes to making healthy lifestyle choices. So keep it simple and keep it very, very doable. The second point to really help with the willpower, to actually reduce your need for it, is to take out decision making. Make as little and as few decisions in the moment as possible. This is where meal planning becomes really helpful, because now you're making the choices and you're making your plans ahead of time, not when you're all emotional and tired and stressed and everything, but you've thought about it at a time where you're using your higher thinking brain, which is usually the beginning of the week or in the morning or the night before for the day, of what you're going to eat. And that is so powerful to make those decisions ahead of time. You're going to use your calendar. So if you're trying to get your workouts in, start to schedule in your workouts. I had a coaching call last night with my team at Ascend Fitness and Lifestyle, and Spencer, and I used to use an example. One of Spencer's goal right now to level up his health and fitness is to start regular movements, because he's been very, very busy and it's been hard to get it in. So he is now taking his calendar, which he schedules all his work stuff in and his work and his life stuff in, and he started to schedule in the workouts. So now he is scheduling them in, taking out the decisions of whether or not he's going to work out, and he's actually going to do it. Hopefully, Spencer, you got this, because you have a bit of accountability as well, which is another thing that really helps in terms of decision making, is accountability. Having workout partners, having someone to do it with, having a coach to work with, those are really, really critical and so valuable to just sticking with it and to take out the decision making. Every morning, my son and I walk to school, and we even walked to school today, even though it's cold and blustery out there. But anyone who is watching this from the East Coast, you're going to laugh at me because it's actually a balmy 5 degrees Celsius outside, so it's actually not that cold. But we've made it a habit to walk to school. And if I just stick to that and I think about that and I'm driven towards that, it's very easy for me to get out the door. But the moment that I decide, should we drive today? Maybe we shouldn't walk. If we drive, then I'll have more time to work when I get back. Then all of a sudden, I just feel my willpower and my kind of energy to get myself out the door just dissipate. And it goes way, way down because I'm making that decision. So the fewer decisions that you can make, or the more decisions you can make ahead of time, drastically improves your ability to stick with it and reduces your reliance and your need to rely on willpower. And the third thing that I have for you, I did write some notes for this one, is that just like anything else, just like going to the gym and lifting weights, if you do it once, if you go to the gym this morning, awesome, good on you. But once isn't going to be enough to all of a sudden you're strong and you're fit for life. It is a practice. It is a daily practice, a daily habit to start to strengthen this. And it needs to be something that you're going to keep working on day in, day out. And that's a beautiful thing. And a big part of sticking with it and to keep yourself going on making the healthier choices more often is every single time that you make a decision, that you choose something that is in alignment of what you want, of your best self, of your goals, whether it's health or fitness or business or relationships, whatever it is give yourself credit. Stop and just say, hey, you know what? Good job. Whether it is 9 o'clock at night and you are mindlessly eating the jelly candies, because this is talking about a friend here, not about me, of course. And then you have a handful, and instead of having 3 more handfuls, you decide to stop and say, no, tonight, I don't do this anymore. I'm not going to do this tonight. Celebrate that win, celebrate that success. So often we check the boxes, we make the decisions, but we never allow ourselves to feel fulfilled by making those decisions, by doing the things that are in alignment with our better self. And the satisfaction that you get in the moment from eating the chocolate, drinking the wine, overindulging, there's a reason why we do it. It's satisfying. So if we don't allow ourselves to feel satisfied and to feel fulfilled and to feel like we achieved something and to feel good when we make the better choices, then it becomes so much harder to stick with it. So give yourself some credit. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate every single small win. Make that a habit. It's such a cornerstone habit to making a sustainable lifestyle change. This does not have to be hard. It could be fun, it could be enjoyable, and by taking great care of yourself, you are going to just show up in life as a better version of yourself with energy, with vibrancy, and it is so worth it. So if this was helpful, I have 2 more things that can really, really help you. Number 1 is if you are living in Chilliwack, British Columbia, and lucky us, because it's just amazing outside and cold and windy, and it's lovely here in Chilliwack. Right now we have a spot for about 11 more people who live in Chilliwack who are ready to get started in 2019 on their health and fitness goals. Go to getfitchilliwack.com. We can get you started for free. Come in, meet our coaches there, and we'll set you up with a few personal training sessions to really get you started. And secondly, if you are ready for that sustainable lifestyle change, if you are done with that all in, all off, starting on a Monday, maybe we're going to start January 1st, because why not? Why start now when you can start on a fresh new decade? Then I have a free course for you. It is called The Diet Rules Actually Worth Following, so you can end emotional eating, so you can break that diet and fitness cycle, so you can stop fighting yourself and start living your life. Go to tanyashaw.com/free course and you can sign up there. All right, you guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Sharon, thanks for watching. Shayla, thanks for watching as well. And until next time, take care.